There ain't no A's.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. Down low, and it's Allen with the jam.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. And it's sent back by Allen. On its way from Irving for two. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
It's good from long range.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here's Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good, Irving. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Back to Irving. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. To the left wing. Young taking his time here. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Lloyd Pierce. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Good on the bucket.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Young outside. .55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Harris's shot is off.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Luwawu. Misses from short range.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Lobs it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Brooklyn trailing. To the wing right side. Luwawu. Drops in the tray. Luwawu's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Reddish. And Jones with the stuff.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Dedmon with the block.
2 minutes.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Nets ball.
.158 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Irving. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Herter. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
He gets that one.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. Here's the three. They get it back. Here's Irving. LeVert with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Kyrie Irving with the three.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Herter. He's got 6. Dinwiddie drives in. Pass to KD. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game. That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, a stalwart defender who knows his strengths on offense. I mean, Allen is a fantastic two-way threat, and he wants to get better. This is a guy whose future is bright.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Here's LeVert. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Capella. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Durant. Lets it go with a 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David. Very athletic. Thanks. Here's Dinwiddie. Following the basket by Trae Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Reddish with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's Dedmon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Durant. Prince trying to free himself up.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Pass to Hunter. KD comes with the double team. Here's Fernando. And it's sent back by KD. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Durant nails them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 13 points. Pass to Durant. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Nets with the lead. And here's Irving. Pass to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harris has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Hunter, guarded by Harris. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams making some changes here. Brooklyn leading by 3. Now, here is Irving. From 12 feet out. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. No good on the second free throw.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Count it. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Young. Excellent D there from Allen.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back, guys."
That free throw good from Young.
Just a bright, young offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
Now, here is Irving. Lots of room. It's Durant on the wing. The second chance effort. And Capella sends it back.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Now here's Durant. Plenty of space. Three-pointer. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Now here's Durant. To the middle. Clock at 6. From deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's stolen by Allen. Knocks it loose. Young outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. Oh, the power on that threw down.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Young. Pass to Herter. Back to Young. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but